This is Greg Troutline with Maritime Reporter TV, and we're very pleased to be joined today by Ben Kinnaman, the CEO of Green Sea Systems, to discuss his new robotics company spinoff, Armach Robotics, which aims to deliver an autonomous, intuitive hull cleaning robotics system that offers multiple benefits to ship owners. Ben, first and foremost, it's really good to see you again. To start us off, can you give us a background on Armach Robotics? Where did the idea come from, and where are we today?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, thanks for the opportunity, Greg. It's great to be here for sure. Good chatting with you again. Green Sea, Green Sea Systems is a software company. We're very well known for our software platform on ocean robotics, and for ocean robotics, a lot of the world's manufacturers build their systems on our software. We're also very well known for our navigation and our unique navigation and autonomy solutions. So back in 2017, 2018, we started a program with the Office of Naval Research in the US, code 332, in developing a very accurate navigation solution for robots transiting on a ship hull for the purposes of proactive in-water cleaning those hulls. Office of Naval Research had begun development of really a pioneer in the development of proactive in-water cleaning, or what's called grooming of ship hulls, back in the early to mid 2000s. The solution is quite viable as a maintenance alternative for ship hulls and biofouling control of ship hulls. However, it really requires the insurance of a 100% coverage of the hull. And to be really effective and efficient, it needs to be a robotic solution. So you can't field an autonomy solution or a robotic solution that ensures 100% coverage unless you have a very accurate navigation solution. So Green Sea we have a very accurate navigation technology that we began working with ONR to transition for ship hull navigation and robots transiting on a ship hull. That was very successful. We've been working with ONR for a number of years. We're still working with ONR to develop this technology. And so Green Sea developed this technology, and the more that we began exploring proactive in-water cleaning, the more of an opportunity we saw. Green Sea is not a robot manufacturer. Green Sea is also not a service provider. Green Sea develops software solutions. We partner with other manufacturers that build robots to generate a path to market. When it came to proactive in-water cleaning and this robotic solution, we really couldn't find a manufacturer or a vehicle partner that was really ready to go into this industry and achieve the level of potential that we saw. So we spun the technology out of Green Sea into a new entity called Armach Robotics. And Armach is going forward with a complete proactive in-water cleaning solution for ships and ship hulls based on autonomy and data fusion and intelligence.
What are the envisioned revenue streams for Armach Robotics? Is this a products company, a service company, or both?
Yeah, neither actually. This is a robot as a service company. So we are providing resident vehicles to ships, resident vehicles to ports and harbors, and vehicles to established service providers on a monthly subscription basis. What we are offering ship owners is a very simple product, and that's a clean hull. So for a basic subscription fee, the ship owners receive a constantly clean hull. They also receive intelligence on the hull, so that after we clean, we're able to produce a data product that is a geo-referenced and accurate hull survey. And so we are not a robot provider. We're not a service provider. We are a clean hull provider, and we do that through a subscription method.
Ben, I know from our previous interviews that you personally take a deep dive into the technology that your company develops and delivers. Can you discuss the major technical highlights of your hull cleaning robotic system? What is it designed to do that others cannot?
Yeah, definitely. So it's all about navigation. It's if you don't have navigation, you don't have anything. The absence of navigation in current solutions results in very large systems or diver ridden systems or diver applied systems. We also see the lack of navigation in current solutions result in undue wear and tear on coatings because we're overworking the coating, we're overpassing the coating, we're using very, very large systems, or we're cleaning reactively versus proactively. Once we have an accurate navigation solution, we can enable a small, efficient robot that's still going to cover 100% of the hull. It can be fully autonomous, so we get the diver out of the water. If we have an accurate navigation solution, we also have a data product. There are a lot of solutions in the field today claiming hull survey, thickness survey, NDT, coating surveys, but there's no navigation solution. So I really question the quality of the data if you don't know where the data was taken on the ship hull. So it all comes down to navigation. So we approach this problem entirely from a navigation perspective. We didn't approach it from a cleaning perspective. We didn't approach it from a machine or a robot perspective. We came at it in solving the absolute fundamental enabling problem in this industry, and that is navigation. And if you know where the robot is on the hull, you can assure 100% coverage, you can provide autonomy, and you can provide data fusion. So our technical solution is all about navigation.
So Ben, as you know, ship owners traditionally must see a significant return on investment to invest in a new technology, a new solution. What is the value proposition for the Armach Robotics solution?
Without a doubt, anyone adopting this is going to realize 5 very clear value propositions. The first is fuel savings. If you have a clean hull, you have less drag going through the water, it takes less fuel to move that ship. You're going to have a very clear fuel savings benefit. Estimates range between 10 and 20% of fuel savings by maintaining a clean hull. The second is operational efficiency. If you can clean on your terms, and if you can maintain your hull on your terms, you are going to realize increased operational efficiency. You can clean anywhere, anytime, you can maintain your hull, and proactively the condition of your hull and not reactively. So the second clear value proposition is just simple operational efficiency, maintenance on your terms. The third is maintenance cost savings. If you're maintaining the hull and cleaning the hull continuously and not reactively, you're going to save money on those maintenance costs. You're going to extend the life of your coating. You're going to extend the period between dry dockings. You're going to be able to instigate proactive maintenance versus reactive maintenance. The analogy with our own dental hygiene is point on, right? I mean, we brush our teeth multiple times a day so that we can avoid very expensive visits to the dentist. The same is true with proactive in-water cleaning for a ship hull. We maintain the ship's hull clean, efficient. We monitor it regularly. We avoid costly reactive maintenance and cleaning. The fourth is fleet readiness. If that ship hull is clean, and if the process of maintaining that hull is done within the normal day-to-day cycle and transit cycle of the ship is going to be ready for deployment more often. So for militaries, this is an extreme value proposition. And the fifth and final and perhaps most significant is the environmental benefits that proactive in-water cleaning provides to the shipping industry. With a clean hull, we require less fuel to push the ship through the water. We have reduced carbon emissions. We have managed invasive species. We have a solution to address the carbon emissions reduction worldwide, as we move into the future. So 5 very clear value propositions.
You discussed the data that comes out of this, but on your website, I noticed that it says the future of ship husbandry is intelligence. From your perspective, what exactly does that mean?
Yeah, I think we can look at it in 2 different ways. So the first, it's interesting. We maintain ship hulls today almost exactly like we maintained ship hulls when we first started sailing the oceans. We coat them with a toxic substance. We put divers in the water to scrape them clean. And when the coating wears out, we haul them out and recoat them, and the process starts again. It's the same way we've done it for thousands of years. So there's got to be a more intelligent way of maintaining these hulls. So by applying intelligence, by applying navigation, by applying autonomy, by applying data fusion and the use of robotics, we can maintain these hulls in a more efficient and more productive manner. And we can realize these incredible value propositions ranging from environmental benefits and fuel efficiency and reduced maintenance costs and operational efficiency and fleet readiness. So it's a more intelligent way of maintaining a hull. It's an intelligent way versus a heavy-handed way. So we're using brains over brawn here. Another way of thinking about the application of intelligence is understanding the hull. So because we have navigation, when our vehicles are transiting the hull and maintaining and cleaning the hull, we're constantly mapping the hull. That's actually how we navigate on the hull. We navigate by building a real-time map using very high resolution sonar and video. We develop this very accurate high resolution map that we navigate within. That map becomes a data product. We can provide the survey of the hull. We can provide a high resolution data product of the hull, which provides ship owners and engineers a proactive way of maintaining their hull. They can respond to trends. They can respond to early detection. They can respond to wear and tear before they're responding to calamities and catastrophes. So it is, without a doubt, a more intelligent way of maintaining the hull, provided by intelligence.
So Ben, I know while personally you dive into all the technology that you develop, I also know firsthand from our last visit and interview at Green Sea's Richmond, Vermont headquarters that you're all about a strong and unified team. Can you tell us a little bit about the team behind the Armach Robotics name?
Yeah, you got it. Team and culture is everything to me. I think it's critical to the success of a company. I think it's critical to our enjoyment of our jobs. And I've been in the industry a long time. So when I founded Armach, I had the enviable opportunity to hand select our leadership team and the team that was going to launch this concept and this venture. So when I founded Armach, I went through the industry and selected people and talked to people that I've worked with a long time. I've worked alongside, I've admired, in their own careers, and I brought them into Armach. So our VP of operations, his name is John Dunn. I've known John since 2012, 2014 timeframe. Just a real MTFB kind of guy. He gets after it. He solves problems. He outworks things. He is just an awesome operations guy. I brought John in as VP of operations. A guy named Rob Howard. You may or may not know Rob. He's been in the industry a long time. I've known Rob a bunch of years. I've always thought the world of him as, sales and BD. He also knows everybody in the industry. He knows the trends in the industry. He knows the industry from the robotics side all the way out to the ship maintenance and operations side. He's always impressed me with his grasp of strategy. So I brought him in as Vice President of Growth and Strategy. James Truman is our VP of Engineering. James and I have worked together since the early to mid 2000s. He and I were at graduate school at Hopkins together. We worked for another company together. He was the chief engineer at Teledyne Webb. James and I built a lot of robots over the last, almost 2 decades. And when we started doing the whole robotics segment at Greensea and developing this technology, I brought James into Greensea to lead that technical development. When I founded Armach, James moved over to Armach as VP of Engineering. Absolutely the most talented robotics engineer in the subsea industry, in my opinion. We brought in Alex Kern as Director of Sales and Marketing. Alex had a very solid career at Hydroid, well-respected in the industry. He knew international markets. He knew how to sell internationally. Lots of enthusiasm, lots of energy, good head on his shoulders for sales and marketing. So we brought him into the Armach team as well. We brought Carl Lander in as Senior Program Manager. Carl has been at Greensea for about 5 years. He was the program manager that really led the whole navigation and technology development. He was the interface to ONR. He is a retired Coast Guard officer with a lot of experience in engineering and shipyard management. So Carl is leading the programs at Armach. We also have Harrison Gardner as an engineer at Armach. Harrison had been working at FIT, Florida Institute of Technology, which was the academic pioneer of proactive in-water cleaning. We offered Harrison the job at Armach as engineer, robotics engineer. So he joined us. He left academic and came over to the dark side of commercial a few months ago. And then lastly, the executive staff of Greensea. I remain just absolutely honored to be working with the staff people within our executive staff to lead and run and grow Armach. So it's a world-class team. And I'm just really, really honored to be working with these people.
You've given a comprehensive overview of the technology of the company. I'm sure there are many, but if you could choose just one, what makes you most excited about the Armach Robotics potential?
I think, though, that the number one motivator for me and what makes me most excited is the ability to provide a meaningful change in the impact shipping has on the environment. Worldwide shipping has embraced the challenge of carbon emissions reduction. We've embraced the challenge of invasive species control. We've embraced the challenge of providing cleaner oceans and cleaner air. And Armach thinks that we can do that with cleaner ships. And that's what we're here to do. And that's just really exciting to me.
I know that you're just getting started with Armach Robotics, but what's the vision for the company? Where do you see this progressing in about 5 years?
Yeah, so I think that we're just at the very, very beginning of the industry realizing the benefits of proactive in-water cleaning and survey. I think that the reactive methods of maintaining ship hulls and servicing ship hulls is changing. I think that we're seeing a new day, a new concept of proactive cleaning and maintenance. I think that we're seeing decisions that are going to start being made by data and by intelligence versus reaction. So Armach is well positioned to be the leader of that paradigm shift in the industry. I think 5 years from now, we're going to see proactive in-water cleaning as the default method of maintaining hulls. I think that ships engineers and stakeholders and asset owners are going to be maintaining and making decisions based on the data they have in front of them versus calamities and catastrophes. And 5 years from now, Armach will be the leader in this concept. We'll be the leader in hull data. We'll be the leader in in-water proactive in-water cleaning. And I think 5 years from now, like Greensea, Armach will be an awesome company to be a part of. It'll be a great team and culture to work within. And I'm really excited about leading that.
Okay, well, Ben, I truly appreciate your time, and I truly look forward to following up with you and your team as this grows.
Yeah, hey, thanks for the opportunity. It's always great to talk with you.